And the problem, I think, with the church, with the second meaning of church really is assembly. That's what it means, you know. So you've got the people who've called out from this world, and then they assemble themselves together, whether that's informally or whether it's more formally with structures like the Apostle Paul teaches in 1 Corinthians and so on. But there is an assembling together. The Bible talks about forsake not the assembling of yourselves together. Hebrews 10:24, I think it is. So we're called to assemble together and to form ourselves into churches. There's local churches as well. The Bible talks about the letter written to the church at Corinth, written to the church at Galatia, and so on. So as we form ourselves together in churches and you have decisions to make, that's when this becomes a problem, where people's minds are still being influenced by their society. And the Apostle Paul noted this. He says, Jews require a sign and Greeks search for wisdom or look for wisdom. You know, there's two different societies that think in different ways. Now, whether it's an idolatrous pagan society or a secular liberal society, we are formulated to think in a certain way. And for example, here in the Western world, you know, we have a sort of classical Greek way of thinking. You may not be aware of it, but that's the case. And it's called Dichotomous Analysis. Now everybody glazes over and thinks, oh, what is he talking about? All it means is that we like to separate one thing from another, and then we analyse what's there. We analyse that little, you know, the surface level of what we're looking at. We don't look at it in relation to other things. And you know, you see this in churches. They separate everything out, don't they? Don't they say, well, you know, we're going to need a little meeting of a children's church for the children, because obviously they've got to be taken care of, and that'll need a leader over it. And then we've got to have something for the young people, the teenagers, and then we've got missions, and we've got to have a mission leader. And they separate all these things out. But you know, the Bible says in Deuteronomy that when the people came to hear the reading of the law, everybody came together. You know, the adults, the strangers, the children, even down to the little children, everyone came together and everyone heard it together.